Well, welcome back
to Cosmic Kickback, everybody.
Woo!
We got a very special episode.
Not really.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they're always special, but we don't really got a main topic. We're just giving you some news that we think is important.
Yeah, that's pretty much what this is, a news update episode. I don't think we've done one of these in a while. We used to do them before each episode or like movie review.
Yeah, what we used to do is we would have like a short segment of like news / daily headlines, and we would talk about that stuff before we got into the main topic of the episode, whether that be a movie review or some stupid shit.
True. That's pretty much what it was.
That's what we used to do. So we're doing just news this time because there's not really any major things to talk about. I mean, G.I. Joe Snake Eyes came out, but
does Jaden want to see that?
He did.
I feel like he'd be hyped.
I think he said he was hyped. DJ said he was hyped too. He was like, "Damn, y'all gonna see that?" And I was,
I might see it.
I've never seen G.I. Joe.
Isn't there a couple other G.I. Joe movies with like The Rock and stuff?
He's in the second one, and the first one, the thing has Channing Tatum. I haven't watched either of them.
And we know Channing Tatum in action movies is great.
So yeah, no main topic.
Yeah,
we got news. That's all we got. I'm just explaining. There's no topic.
We got the headlines.
Yeah, so we got a couple things going on. Nick, before we start, do you how you doing this week?
I'm doing great.
Good.
I've been chilling.
You ready to talk?
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it. So the first thing, this actually just happened today, I think, as of recording.
Yeah.
We got Scarlett Johansson, fresh off of Black Widow release, suing Disney over the Black Widow release.
Didn't it just come out like a week or two ago?
I think 2 weeks ago of time of filming. But I have a couple quotes from the headline here.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's see. She says, okay, so she's claiming, Johansson, that the Black Widow streaming release on Disney Plus breached her contract. She said she was guaranteed a theatrical release, and based on her salary, and based on how the movie did, was what her salary would be. So she must have had one of those percentage deals where she gets a percentage of the profits.
Yeah.
So she's saying that her contract, she only agreed to theatrical only and nothing with the streaming.
Yeah.
So she's mad that she's not getting money. She's saying Disney intentionally, this is her quote, Disney intentionally induced Marvel's breach of the agreement without justification.
Damn.
You got any thoughts on that?
I mean, I feel like Disney kind of screwed her over.
Well, it's funny you say that because Disney actually responded within the same day. Hours within.
Hours.
So yeah, they came back. Page. It says, hours after Johansson files lawsuit against Disney, the company fires back, slamming the Black Widow star's breach of contract lawsuit for showing, quote, callous disregard for the horrific and prolonged global effects of the COVID-19 pandemic.
So Disney clapped back.
Yeah, they're pretty much claiming that she's disregarding the COVID.
Yeah.
And they're pretty much saying, I mean, we had to release it on streaming also. Like, you really mad because we saving lives? That's what they're trying to say.
Dang. So they're trying to be on the high horse, kind of.
Which I think it's kind of funny in a way because Disney's been known to...
they opened their parks up during COVID, like peak COVID.
Disney's all about money. And they've literally, I think there was some... back when Mulan was filming, apparently they were filming near a concentration camp. And...
Oh, yeah, a lot of people boycotted that movie too.
Yeah, it was because of that.
The main
and
actress.
I think one of the stars said something. I don't know what it was. But yeah, so it's kind of funny that Disney's trying to take this moral high ground and say like, hey, like we're just saving lives here, Scarlett.
Yeah.
I don't really. I think honestly, both people are rich.
Yeah, get over it.
It's
Scarlett Johansson for sure is rich.
Yeah, dude, Disney's $1 billion company too.
Yeah.
Like they both made money. I don't know what.
No, they're arguing about who got more, pretty much.
Yeah, it's. I think it's a kind of a stupid thing. I do think it's a bit surprising. I wonder if.
Do you think it's a PR stunt because maybe the movie isn't doing too well? Dude, I feel like a lot of shit's a PR stunt.
Oh, we're going to conspiracy theory time.
No, this isn't
tinfoil hat time.
No, this is just shit like people saying shit it not being true, and then they still get a bunch of attention.
Well,
Any
you are
publicity
right.
is good
Now that
publicity.
I think about it, yeah, this would put publicity back on it, and maybe people that haven't seen it would think, oh, I should maybe see it now.
Yeah.
If you haven't already seen it, but I don't know. I thought this was interesting just because she is like one of the original Avengers characters, you know?
Yeah.
She's been with Marvel for years.
Was she in the second or first Iron Man? I think the first.
Second one.
The second one?
Second one. Yeah.
Mm.
That was when she first debuted. And then she's been in Avengers, all of them. She's got her movie. So she's been with them for a while. So I thought it was a big move to sue so quickly over something so quick. Like I would imagine that they would have talked to her, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I'm not sure what they'd be doing, how these deals are made, but
I think Disney's just a bunch of greedy pigs.
I mean, all the companies are.
Greedy mouse.
Dude, the mouse almost has a monopoly on entertainment. We're getting close.
Yeah, he does.
Getting very close.
Someone's got to take that fella out.
Let's see. Speaking of expensive shit and money,
Mm-hmm.
HBO Max or HBO, I believe it's HBO. They are making The Last of Us show based on the video game.
Really?
Yeah, and they've already casted. Joel is who's the guy's name that plays the Mandalorian? Pedro Pascal.
Pedro Pascal?
Yeah, he's Joel, and then Ellie, the actress's name I forget, but she was in Game of Thrones. She played Ramsey something. I don't know. I haven't watched the show in years.
Ramsey.
I could check on her name, but yeah, that wasn't the news. The casting has been known for months. Actually, I'm surprised you didn't hear about this yet, Nick.
Mm-mm.
I'll look that up for you real quick. The Last of Us cast.
That's really
but
cool.
What I was gonna say is it's gonna only have probably like 8 episodes, something like that.
Also, it's a series.
Yeah, it's a series, not a movie. It's gonna be a series, but HBO.
That's even more interesting.
They made Game of Thrones, so their shit is expensive.
Yeah.
And that's actually what I was gonna say. The news is, the estimated price of each episode of The Last of Us is gonna be about 8 figures. So that's minimum 10 million.
Yeah.
Minimum.
Damn.
And that's just minimum. It could be 8 figures goes all the way up to 99 million.
Yeah.
Until right, or does it go up? Yeah.
No, yeah.
Then we get to 100 billion.
It could be
then we're
like
hitting 9 figures. Yeah.
It could be between 99 million or 10 million.
Yeah. So
damn.
There you go.
I mean, I don't think
Bella Ramsey is who's playing Ellie, and then there's a couple other casting choices. Yeah, I don't even know if they started filming, but those are the 2 main stars.
That's cool. I like Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, I could see him playing good Joel. I actually got to finish the game.
I gotta start it.
I've heard it's really good. I know there was a lot of controversy with the second one.
Really?
Yeah, some people were mad.
It's cheeks.
Christian's saying it's cheeks.
It's mid.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people hated it and a lot of people loved it. So I'm interested. I didn't get no spoilers. Yeah. I heard some people got shit spoiled for them, so they were mad because there was apparently a leak where someone just played the cutscene and posted it online of like some crazy shit that happens.
So
I don't know what that is.
Things.
But yeah, that's the news. 8 figures an episode. That's pretty expensive. And I like, how are they gonna make that money back? Because this is just gonna go on HBO Max. Like that's expensive, right?
I'm interested to see like.
That's $10 million an episode.
Yeah, that's minimum. That's not even including marketing.
God,
think about.
I'm just trying to fathom it. I'm trying to think like.
There's the numbers.
I mean, I feel like HBO like
after they go past 6.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Maybe HBO's like either taking a risk or they just have so much like of a budget. Because aren't they part of like Warner Media Group, which is like a huge like.
Yeah, they definitely have the money.
Yeah.
I'm just like, if you with a movie, the tickets are expensive and shit like that. But for this, it's just based off of like monthly subscriptions.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And some people already have it. So are they? Yeah, new subscribers would be the only increase.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but
and they have to pay actors on top of that.
Yeah, I know.
People.
Well, that probably comes out of the budget, right?
Yeah, probably.
So
okay. So minimum, it's an $80 million show.
Minimum for the whole show because of 8 episodes, I think. So
and it could be more.
It could be more. Yeah, it's definitely going to be more because of the marketing, and that's minimum. There might be some episodes where it costs like 12 mil, maybe 20, 30. All of those are 8 figures.
Damn.
90 million is still 8 figures. We don't know how high they could go, but I reckon it'll only probably go up to like, I don't know, maybe 15 mil.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll go that high.
When's the show gonna come out? Because I think I have enough time to play the game. I got my PS5.
Maybe I think next year.
Really?
Yeah, it's not coming out this year. 2022.
Yeah. That used to sound so far away, but like it's really not anymore.
Yeah, you say, okay.
A lot of Marvel movies coming out.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of shit coming out. Speaking of something coming out, Kanye West came out as no, I was kidding. We just watched South Park.
Yeah, we did.
No, Netflix. Did you hear this?
No.
Netflix is branching out into gaming.
Oh my god.
Like actual gaming. We know they've done the interactive shows before.
Dude, we played the Minecraft one, remember?
At Jaden's birthday. There's also Bandersnatch, which is probably the best thing they have for the interactive.
That one was crazy.
Really?
You ever play Bandersnatch? There's like a scene where you can like choose to take acid with some like weird guy.
Yeah, and it's like jump off.
Yeah, and then he jumps off the fucking balcony. And I'm like,
Netflix
spoilers, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm just kidding. I mean, you make that happen. But that was also from Black Mirror. Is that like a Netflix original studio?
Oh yeah,
Like there's-
Black Mirror is Netflix original
Okay.
now. It used
So
to
it
be
came
a
from
different
Netflix.
company, but it's Netflix has bought them.
They have a game out already. Netflix. They put out a game like a year ago, I think.
What is it?
The Narcos game.
Is it a Narcos game?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me about it when I was watching Narcos?
Because the game's kind of ass.
What, like,
Well,
what
no,
is it
this is
on?
different. This isn't just releasing games. They are going to, you know how you stream movies?
Yeah.
You're streaming games from Netflix. So you could potentially, when they get this going,
Like console list?
open Netflix, no console, and just look through the games, and maybe they have Skyrim on there. You click it, and you could just stream it and play it. They're branching off into doing that.
Okay, I have a critique. I think the only way that Netflix would be able to pull this off from like a technical standpoint is having a huge like collection of servers on like a cloud where anyone can just log in and like play games and shit. And if you think with like the next gen consoles with how crazy games are getting, that's gonna take a lot of like.
Well, definitely newer games. I don't know
Yeah.
if they could handle
That's
that.
gonna take. Well, dude, the fucking current Call of Duty is like 75 gigabytes.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, we're not sure. There hasn't been. The only thing they've said, they've confirmed that it is like streaming. Like I said, it's not just like making games.
Yeah.
And they said the first thing they will do is mobile games. So they're going to start off small. So I think like you could open the Netflix app on your phone and play a mobile game, but I'm not sure. Maybe on the TV too. I don't know. They said they're starting in mobile games. That's not too exciting because there's not too many mobile games I care to stream.
Yeah.
But they said they do want to eventually get to bigger games to where you can connect a controller and stream it. So
Netflix controller.
they also have said it will come at no additional price to whatever you already pay.
Damn.
Like there's no, they say no increase. Whatever
Everybody
you're paying,
wants to
you'll have
make-
access to it.
Everyone wants to make a fucking console, bro. Soldier Boy, Netflix, Google's Arcadia. Is that what it's called?
Google Stadia.
Stadia, whatever. It's so forgettable. But I don't. How much even was that?
What?
The Stadia.
Couple hundred? I don't know.
Wasn't it just like something you plug into your Google system and it had a controller?
Yeah.
I think it was like a Fire Stick or something. Interesting though. I'm interested. So when is that? Is that just like development news? Like they haven't said you good?
I need water, bro. My throat fucking hurts.
My bad.
What'd you say?
So is that just news and like Netflix saying like, yeah, we working on something? Like there's no actual date?
Yeah, there's no date yet. Yeah, we don't know. They've only said that that's what they're doing.
Okay.
Speaking of gaming, we got some not so pleasant news from Activision Blizzard.
Oh, I like those companies.
You do?
A lot of games come from them.
Not sure if you've heard, Nick, but there was some girl who came out and said that they're getting sued, right?
They're getting sued by the state of California.
They're getting sued by the state of California because a girl came out and said that she was forced to do weird shit. Like it's pretty much a frat type work environment. Like the guys will give a lot of the work to the girls. They make them crawl around and do some race. At one point, she said they crawl around and like do a race, and then they shotgun beers and.
What? This is all happening at like a game development headquarters in California?
Yes. So they're
It's
being
just like Wall
sued
Street.
by the state of California. We're going to see where that goes. We don't know the verdict as of yet.
So it's almost like sexual assault, like harassment type shit.
I hope it doesn't go that far, but it is definitely very odd and very, very messed up.
Yeah, that's strange.
What Blizzard makes what World of Warcraft?
World of Warcraft, and then Activision makes all the fucking Call of Duty games.
Okay.
Also makes Overwatch
Oh, really?
and Diablo.
You bet those fucking guys played
I
Overwatch?
I don't play any of those games, so I don't have no dirt on my hands.
You don't play Call of Duty?
No dirt on
Oh
you.
well, I play Active. I'm talking Blizzard. This was specifically like the Blizzard employees. It wasn't all of Activision.
Okay, now you think the employees that did it, you think they played COD or they World of Warcraft? Like, what fan base are we throwing these guys over to?
We're not throwing.
They
them
were
into
not
the
Call of
fan
Duty
base.
players.
It's just Blizzard, but they did develop Overwatch, as he said, Diablo, and the biggest one is probably World of Warcraft.
Yeah. Our producer
So
loves that
Nick was a World of Warcraft player. He was a what were you?
A troll monk.
A troll
game.
monk.
Troll monk? That sounds lit.
So yeah, that's I guess disappointing.
Yeah, that's really weird, though. That's probably the last headline I'd expect to fucking hear is like,
Yeah, I think I saw actually Activision responded and said that they were going to do an investigation because they were like, nah, this can't be true. But
the guy on Twitter, their Twitter page. It's like, I'll look into this.
so yeah, let's see what else we got. We could talk about Nick's favorite female artist, Saweetie.
No, it's my girlfriend's favorite artist.
Oh, really?
You guys know Sweetie. You know, she made That's My Best Friend.
Is that her?
She had, Is That My Bestie in a Tessie? You don't know Sweetie?
I've heard the song, but like I don't listen to her.
She had a giveaway for it. Put your bestie in a Tessie. And I entered in for like all the freaking entries.
And my best friend,
And
she a real
I didn't
baddie.
win or
Got her own money.
yeah. Well, look. Anyways, skipping all past.
Yeah,
this.
so
Pretty
she's
much-
getting her own McDonald's meal.
Yeah.
We've gone from Travis to J Balvin to BTS to Saweetie, and
McDonald's in there.
you guys gotta see the picture of the upcoming meals because she's getting
We'll throw it
not
up
just
right now.
one, not just two, but 3 separate menu items. I believe if the picture I saw led me to be correct, it's
Yes.
3, right? Or is that 4?
Oh, it is.
Oh my God, it's 4.
Fries can be more than a side. It's also topping. It's dip. Pretty much the Sweetie meal looks like you can just customize fries on your fucking meal.
Let me see it.
Why?
So
There's a fucking combination of 2 patties as a bun with fries in the middle.
yeah,
That's
if
disgusting.
you're watching, we've already thrown up photos of each meal, but for those listening, there are 4 things. One of which looks like a Big Mac with, instead of a top bun, fries and ketchup. One that looks like fries with some crushed up nuggets on top, some ketchup. Oh God, Nick's already dry heaving. One bun that has ketchup on top of the bun where your fingers would go while holding the sandwich. And the only thing between the buns is some ripped up chicken nuggets. And the final thing is 2 pieces of meat as the bun, and then the middle, some fries with ketchup.
This looks more disappointing than the Travie patty.
The Travis Scott meal was straight up a quarter pounder.
Yeah, that dead ass. He just rearranged a quarter pounder and fed it
I
to
think
us.
he literally just put lettuce.
It would have
in
been
there.
badass if you put a fucking like rodeo like toy figurine, like
I thought
something,
that's
bro.
what they were gonna do.
That would have been fucking
That would have been
crazy.
cool. I remember there's people like there was a rumor they were like, oh, you got to get the toy.
Yeah, dude.
So I'm not sure if these are, if this is saying that these 4 individual things are each meals, or if it's saying you could just make the bread be anything you want.
I'm not sure.
It just looks weird.
Yeah, I think she's doing too much, but also I can't blame her because like she's the 4th person to do like this McDonald's artist collab.
They're running out of
Clearly,
ideas.
yeah, like she's like, fuck, I can't do shit with this menu. Like, I don't know. Clearly, music artists can't fucking make good burgers. I mean, I get it because they're famous. They have people cook for them, so they don't really know how cooking works. But you know, in the name of Cosmic, we're gonna try the burger. We'll probably we should throw it up on our show, First Time Foodie.
Ooh,
That would actually be a good first episode. Trying the Sweetie burger.
yeah, we could try that. That'd actually be kind of cool.
That'd be badass. Well, now we need to do that.
I have some special news. I know we've been heavily discussing Vin Diesel and the Fast and the Furious family recently.
Damn.
We we were all wondering where Dwayne Johnson was in Fast 9.
I thought he was gonna come out. I was surprised he wasn't in, because ever since like the 5th one, he's just been in all of them.
Yeah, so we got some news on what's happened. So before Fast 9 was made, because I think he was in Fast 8, right? Yeah, he was in Fast 8.
I didn't see that one, but I know he was in it.
Before Fast 9 came out, there was, I don't know if you remember this. I don't even know if we covered this or not. I don't remember when this happened. We probably did, but Vin Diesel and The Rock were having a beef behind the scenes.
Shut the fuck up.
No, so it's
Oh,
really
okay.
this is just context.
I
This
thought you
isn't
meant the movie.
This isn't the brand new the new news, but there was a clause in both of their contracts for the movies where when their characters fight, like have a fight scene together, they both have to land an equal amount of punches. They have to block an equal amount. Pretty much there's no definitive winner in their fight scene.
So it had to
if
end
one
in a
gets
tie.
knocked down, the other one needs to get knocked down right after. If one cannot be, there can no be determined winner pretty much.
Okay.
Because they both don't want to look like a loser, even though it's a character they're playing.
Yeah.
It's extremely arrogant. Yeah, it's very arrogant.
I think that's
the ego
arrogant.
on both of them is huge.
Humble yourself.
And this then branched off into a beef, I guess, between both of them. I don't know how extensive it got. Yeah, like literal beef where the actors are feuding because we got something, but some inside info from Cristiano Ronaldo.
So some inside information on this was, it was apparent that the beef was so bad that the producers had to shoot their scenes separately and get guys who look like each other to be like over the shoulder to get certain camera angles. So they had to get like stunt doubles just to fucking kind of mimic the idea that they're in the same scene. Really, they actually didn't record together at all, any scenes in Fast 8. That's how bad it was. They couldn't be in the same room as each other.
You have to see that one. I don't remember what the plot of that one was. I'm gonna keep it real.
Interesting.
Camera angles, like they'll put some guy who looks like The Rock and then Vin Diesel talking.
Okay, well that's even more stupid. Is like I can't look weak on camera or lose, and then I'm gonna have my stunt double do it, and I'm not even gonna show up to the shoot.
That's what they both did because of the beef. But
They're just in their trailer. I'm not going out there.
so yeah, that happened a while back, and then it just kind of went away. And then this new Fast and Furious came out, and
Did it bring The Rock to tears? Did
The
he?
Rock
Did
was
he's like,
not
I'm
in
sorry,
it.
brother.
and we were all wondering where he was. And let me pull up a quote.
He was on the Jungle Cruise. That's what he was doing.
Yeah, the Jungle Cruise just dropped.
Oh, it did. Is it on the streaming service? Disney, right?
It's on. I think. I hope you don't gotta pay $30 for it. I'm not paying
Dude,
$30.
I'm about ready to do like a video on roasting that whole Disney premiere thing because I think it's like so trash.
Yeah, it's. I could see where it would benefit certain people. It just
Yeah.
doesn't benefit me because like
Yeah.
I'm the only one in my family that really cares to watch the movie. So it's like I'm paying $30 when I could go buy an $8 ticket and go watch it.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, the news with Fast and the Furious is I want to find the quote here because Dwayne the Jock Johnson, it pretty much implied that he will no longer appear in any of the Fast and the Furious movies.
Dude, I mean, I'm not that mad about it. I'm just trying to sound sad. I thought he had a good run. I thought his character was badass. He was like big as fuck. He drove an Insurgent, which is like an indestructible car.
Well, here's what he said. He was talking with the Hollywood Reporter, and they asked him on his future with the next movies because they're making 10 and 11. And
yeah, dude,
he
11?
says, yeah, the last one's gonna be a part 1 and part 2.
Oh, okay.
So
I get that.
he says, I wished them well on Fast 9, and I wish them the best of luck on Fast 10 and Fast 11, and the rest of the Fast and Furious movies that they will do without me. So he says, movies that they do that will be without me.
Interesting. So I guess we're not going to see The Rock anymore.
He's saying he's done, I guess.
What happened in Fast 8 that he just, like, how did this character exit? Is what I want to know.
I don't even think it matters if I'm keeping it a buck.
They had a barbecue. Okay, so he got written off well.
Well,
They should have just had him killed.
Another thing
This gets ran over.
Another thing that they mentioned in this interview was last month. I don't think we covered this, but Vin Diesel made a comment about the feud that they had
Yeah.
like a year or two ago, and he pretty much was saying that he was purposely giving The Rock tough love so we can get a good acting performance out of him for Fast and the Furious.
That's cap.
And The
trying
Rock
to save
did agree
face.
that was cap. He said that when he heard that, he said, I quote, "I laughed and I laughed hard." And that's all I have to say on it.
Dang. So much behind the scenes drama about a family movie.
Yeah, they're no longer family.
It's like family, but only unless I lose the fight.
This is what Vin Diesel said.
Oh
So
my
I have a
gosh.
more accurate what he said. He said, "My approach at the time was a lot of tough love to assist in getting The Rock's performance where it needed to be. As the producer said, okay, we're going to take Dwayne Johnson. None of that shit matters." Yeah, he was just saying he's getting his acting to the level it needed to be for his movies.
I could. Okay, that sounds more like Rocky.
So, yeah, so The Rock said he's done. Yeah, I guess that means the Hobbs and Shaw movies are done too.
Fuck, we only got. I mean,
Got
I think the
one.
first one was fucking stupid. I mean, it was cool, but like, man, it was stupid. No physics in that shit.
Well, they made Idris Elba like a superhero. They actually
Yeah, he's
gave him,
like, I'm Black
superhuman
Superman.
powers.
I thought he was a good villain though. Not gonna lie.
I thought it was funny. Yeah, that's pretty much it for that. I thought we would talk about that because we just saw Fast 9.
Yeah.
The family's breaking up.
See, I like how we're dancing around doing a review for it, but we're just talking around the movie.
Yeah, I don't want to waste my dude. That movie, like, there's nothing to say.
Yeah, I know. Just go in and watch the shit. That's our review of Fast 9.
Yeah, it's okay.
Roll credits.
It's whatever. Casting news for HBO. Oh, this is interesting. I don't even know if you knew that this was being made, so I'll tell you first.
Damn, dude, I've been living under a rock.
Yeah, so HBO Max, right?
Yeah.
They have some series that are exclusives. They have a couple of films, I think, but they're one film that they're making that's going to be exclusive is a Batgirl movie
Who's gonna be
for the DC universe that they're making. And I guess it's confirmed to be, even though it's not getting a theatrical release as of yet, I guess it's confirmed to be within their universe, kind of like the Marvel TV shows are within theirs. Because they cast Batgirl, by the way, Leslie Grace is playing her. You can look her up while I read this other
I thought
cast
Zendaya
news.
was about to be cast. Everyone cast Zendaya.
Yeah, so she's been cast as Batgirl,
Leslie.
and they are currently talking to J.K. Simmons to return as Commissioner Gordon since he played Commissioner Gordon in Justice League.
I think that'd be a good choice.
So, yeah.
Oh, dude.
Oh, Nick is
That's
looking.
cool. I actually like
Nick,
the costume for
Did
it.
you look up the right thing? No, Nick, you're looking at the CW show Batwoman.
Oh, I just looked up Leslie Batwoman. Well, I should watch that
Leslie
show.
Grace, Batgirl.
Do not watch that show.
I've heard Batwoman's trash.
Oh, okay. Let's
Yeah,
see.
we're talking movies here. We ain't talking that CW shit.
Nice. Made me happy. Made me smile.
And Nick has seen the actress. I just hope they give her red hair because her red hair.
Like, I don't care about who gets cast, like ethnicity or like whatever. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Just make it good, you know?
Yeah, for those she I think she's black. I don't like just so people that are
Oh, yeah. for
don't
people
know
that
who
are
she
listening.
is. It seems like there's always fans that are like, why is she black? And like whenever
Yeah.
why every
There was
time.
a while ago when like Marvel cast a certain character as like an ethnicity and like people were going crazy.
Yeah, I personally don't care if
Yeah.
as long because for example, like with Kang, it seems like no one cares that Jonathan Majors playing him, even though in
Yeah.
the comics I think he's just like a white guy, or technically he's a blue faced looking
Yeah, he's
purple
blue.
thing.
Well, sometimes it's relevant. Like, I wouldn't want to see some white dude play Black Panther.
Well, yeah, obviously
yeah.
for characters like Black Panther,
Come on.
where it makes sense.
It's relevant.
Well, yeah, but for characters like Kang, Jonathan Majors is a great actor. I don't think anyone cares. I think for Batgirl, the only thing I would say now that they have to make it at least make sense in the thing is I would cast, since Commissioner Gordon is Batgirl's father in the comics and J.K.
Yeah.
Simmons plays and he's white, they'd have to cast the mother as someone else who's black to make sense that they have a light-skinned daughter.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
That's an easy fix.
Yeah, that's an easy fix. I want to see J.K. Simmons in it again. I think he's great. I wish we saw more of Commissioner Gordon in Justice
Yeah, I
League.
know.
He has like two
They
scenes.
just kind of dipped on him.
yeah.
He talks to him for a bit and then they
It's
dip.
kind of cool though that they cast him as it.
Yeah.
And I only got two more pieces of news left, Nick.
We'll wrap it up then.
Yeah. It's both of them are kind of relevant to a movie we will be reviewing next week, The Suicide Squad.
Oh, I'm so excited for that review.
Yeah. So actually, we're seeing it a week from today, as of recording.
All the movies that we talked about seeing, like we're finally seeing them this year,
Dude,
and
I'm
it's
really
like
hyped for this.
it's so good.
And I'm even more excited for it now because the early reviews are in from the critics that have been seeing it the past few days, and it actually opens in the UK, Europe today. They're seeing it a week before us, so watch out for spoilers. Online.
Stay off that UK Twitter.
Yeah. So yeah, but the early reviews are in, and I think it's sitting at about 100% or 99% on Rotten Tomatoes from the critics. It's certified fresh, pretty much. It's very high reviews.
That's
as of
crazy.
now, it's the highest reviewed, not just DC movie, but comic book movie in general.
Yeah, I feel like that's how. I mean, obviously scores are subjective, whatever. I could give less of a shit about the critic scores, but when that's really high, and you know, like this is a James Gunn movie, it's like sort of retcon, whatever, reboot. I don't know. I think it's gonna do. I'm just excited for it.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see it do well.
I love James Gunn's work. So
it's like Suicide Squad, the first one. Like it was that kid that fell off the bike, and now the second movie's like the one that's like learning. Like you just let it go, and it's like riding on its own. You're just like, yeah.
we're gonna talk about the 2016 Suicide Squad here for a second too with this news.
Forget about that.
So,
She had a mouth.
So, since there's been critics that have been seeing the new Suicide Squad, one critic, which I will bash his name since the internet is doing so right now.
Joss Whedon?
No, not Josh Whedon.
Oh, fuck him too.
It's some guy named Tim Grayson. I don't care if I pronounced his name right, but pretty much he pretty much said that he loved the Suicide Squad, James Gunn's version. He wrote a review for it, and some fan of his quoted his tweet and said, a nice reminder that David Ayer, who directed the first Suicide Squad, he said David Ayer is one of the very worst studio filmmakers in a long time. And then the reviewer, Tim, replied back and said, many times I thought while watching James Gunn's new movie, I thought, quote, yeah, David Ayer should just abandon the idea of that director's cut. So he wrote that a day or two ago, and David Ayer clapped back today, actually.
Oh my God.
He wrote a lot. I'm not going to say all of it. I'll just
give us the gist.
Yeah. So pretty much David Ayer, he pretty much just said he grew up in the hood. He said he struggled to eat, and he lived on the streets. He saw people die. He said it took one of his friends being shot and dying in his arms for him to snap out of it. And he said he dropped out of high school. He was doing hard drugs, like hard everything. Damn. He said he was pretty much gangbanging. And he said one of his friends died in his hands, so he joined the Navy so he could just do something with his life. And he said that was crazy too. Something he talks about, something that happens on there. And then he said he met someone and he found that writing helped him out a lot. So he wrote Training Day, which have you guys seen Training Day? It is a really great movie. He wrote Training Day. We should definitely review that. Just watch it.
Is that the one that has Denzel Washington?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you motherfuckers.
It's really good. So he wrote Training Day, and he said when writing Training Day, which is generally renowned as a really good movie.
Yeah. Y'all 2 out of 3.
Huh?
Well, I hadn't seen it, but
well, yeah, we'll get you on it, Nick.
I'll give it 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, easy.
Yeah, it's high.
okay.
Anyway, he said he wrote it. He thanks the guy that saved his life for showing him writing. And he pretty much said that when he wrote Training Day, he was thinking of like how life was for him, like stuff he saw, so stuff he knew about. And then these are the quotes that I will specifically say. He says, I put my life into Suicide Squad. I made something amazing. My cut is intricate and an emotional journey with some, quote, bad people who are shit on and discarded. A theme that resonates in my soul. The studio cut is not my movie. Read that again. And my cut is not the 10-week director's cut. It's a fully mature edit by Lee Smith standing on the incredible work by John Gilroy. It's all Stephen Price's brilliant score, not a single radio song in the whole thing.
Damn.
So we saw
Sounds-
Suicide Squad. We had some Rick Ross in there. We had some Eminem.
Okay, look, let's not lie.
There's a whole club
The
scene of
fucking
the
album
Joker.
soundtrack that came with Suicide Squad was better than the actual movie.
That shit was ass.
I thought it was fucking good.
Some of the
I
songs
think some of the tracks
are
were
good.
good.
I like
Purple Lamborghini.
Sucker for Pain,
Sucker for Pain is
Come
good.
Anthem of 2016. No, I'm just kidding.
Heathens is good. It's 21
Oh,
Pilot,
Heathens, yeah,
21 Century, whatever.
yeah. Like the versatility on it was crazy.
There's good songs on there. I will agree, but that was the studio's idea. They're like, oh, let's make it like Guardians of the Galaxy, but more edgy. So they made their own songs and they just randomly threw them throughout the movie, which doesn't work. I will say that. It definitely, the movies, but pretty much, yeah, he says it wasn't his. He says, this is the last quote. He says, it, speaking on his movie, has traditional character arcs, amazing performances, a solid third act resolution. Only a handful of people have seen it. If someone says they have seen it, they haven't. So he pretty much says that this is the last time he'll be speaking on this, but he said he's just tired of people shitting on him because he was like bro, like he's saying that he's in a point in his life where he's like, every day I live as a gift. Like I'm blessed. And he says he loved James Gunn's movie and he's a big fan of James Gunn. James Gunn actually retweeted this and liked it. And he says he wants David Ayer's cut to be released. He supports it. David Ayer says like this is the last time he's talking on it. He loves James Gunn, the movie, all that shit.
That's interesting. Yeah. I wonder if the Ayer cut will ever get released, and if it's as good as Ayer says.
I mean, I hope it gets released.
Like, just imagine living in a world where we have two good Suicide Squad
Y'all
movies.
know David Ayer wrote the original Fast and Furious?
The first one? No, I did not.
He
It all comes full circle.
He
Everyone.
be making moves. He's part
Fast
of family.
and Furious. First one's probably.
He's part of family. He was there at the beginning. Well, but I think it's pretty obvious when watching the first Suicide Squad. It seems like some weird shit went on with the studio. Like there's parts that are legitimately cut badly. I could particularly think of one scene which I can actually probably throw it up for a second if you're on YouTube.
Look, are you enjoying yourself?
If not, sorry, but it's just a scene where I think the Joker's, I think it's at the club scene when Rick Ross is playing, and he starts a line when he's talking to isn't T.I. or Common. It's Common is in it, and he plays a gang member.
Like on your hints, man.
Yeah, and he's talking to Common, and he starts a line, and there's a clear cut in the middle of the line, which they do in movies sometimes. They take different takes from different parts, like one shot where you can see them talking,
Camera
and
A, camera
another
B.
shot of the person reacting. So stuff like that. But it's obvious that it's two different takes. Like the way he's saying the first two words of the line and the last, like there's literally like a cutoff in between like a word, and it sounds so unprofessional. And I'm so surprised that it came from a studio as big as Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
You
It's
probably
like
don't know what I'm
how
talking
I
about, but I'll
get
put it
it.
in the video. You'll see it eventually.
I do see it. No.
But yeah,
Damn.
I want to see the haircut.
Yeah, I still do, but I'm more hyped for James Gunn's.
Oh, yeah,
like,
wait,
what he's made.
I think we talked about this briefly
Yeah.
on an episode.
Like the hype for the
before.
air cuts died down. I'd still like to see it, but
Yeah.
James Gunn.
Well, right now James Gunn is obviously gonna have the spotlight with his movie releasing.
Yeah.
He it's gonna be in theaters for like the next like month
Yeah.
or so, month and a half. I think honestly, if I was Warner Brothers, release it on HBO Max like they did
Yeah.
for the Snyder Cut.
Don't
and
do that
it,
premiere shit like Disney.
Do it like 6 months from now.
Yeah.
You know, like wait for James Gunn's thing to be down, release it in.
January 1st, maybe.
Yeah, because they probably
Next
want to
year.
wait and then use James Gunn's hype to
Sell like Blu-ray.
sell merchandise and then also sell
Yeah.
DVDs. And then once this has had its run, then yeah, just drop it. Like, how much will it cost? Like, he doesn't need because Zack Snyder, he need to go.
There's
back
no
and finish-
promotion. There's no.
Yeah.
You're just dropping it.
Well, Zack Snyder had to finish his cut. Like there was CGI that hadn't been done. I think they even had to film like one new scene, which was like the post-credit scene or something.
Yeah.
So there was stuff like that had to be finished, so it cost money. But I think David Ayer said his cut's already done. Like he cut
It's
it.
just sitting.
Yeah, he said he cut it and it was ready, and then the studio saw it and they thought it was too grounded, like dramatic, realistic. Because he said there's
they're
no
like, this doesn't match the album we just made, bro. And
pretty
he's
much.
like, oh.
And bro, if you could actually tell this, if you watch the first trailer for Suicide Squad, like the very first one that was shown like a year and a half before it came out.
This.
Yeah, it's so
Totally
serious. Like it's like there's like a sad song playing. It just seems dark. And then by like the last trailer, they continuously get more and more like pink, and there's like a ton of like splash of color on it. And then they got Rick Ross playing in it.
Lamborghini.
Then they have like a trailer with Bohemian Rhapsody playing for some reason. And it's such a tonal shift. It's obvious that something weird went on. But anyway, that's just some news. Suicide Squad reviews coming soon. I'm hyped for that.
Very soon. We're gonna film that probably after the movie.
I'd honestly be down
to stay up
to come back home right after and film it.
We'll do a live stream.
Ooh.
We'll do it live.
We'll do it live. So yeah, we could do that. So the next time we'll be doing a podcast, I think it'll probably be that then. Probably. A review for that. We might release some. We're sitting on the Snyder Cut review and some other reviews.
Yeah,
those might drop in between this, but that'll be our next new episode that we're recording.
Yes.
So before that, I want to give you a prediction. We know there's going to be some graphic nudity in this. What you think we see in Nick?
In Suicide Squad?
Yeah, it's rated R for like blood, gore, violence, excessive, and then graphic nudity. It says at the end. Make your prediction.
That was my first. My first pick is fucking. Yeah, probably Shark Dick.
Oh, you think we're seeing King Shark's dick?
We're just gonna get flashed really quick. He's gonna be like, "Oh, boner," and then you're gonna see his fucking. I mean, what does a shark penis even look like? Can we throw that up, please?
I don't know if I can throw that up.
Like, I'm not googling that. I think it's just gonna be like a gag. Like,
yeah, I don't think
dude, James Gunn would do anything.
We were hearing our boy Jaden.
No, I don't think.
Yeah, we're not gonna say. I think if people know what characters are in the Suicide Squad, they can probably guess what Jaden was guessing or wishing for.
Yeah.
I don't want to throw no one under the bus.
No.
But yeah, I don't know. I think you're right. It's either gonna be King Shark or John Cena.
Yeah, that was the second thing, because he was talking about like eating a bunch of dicks for like to save the fucking.
What the fuck?
You didn't see that that part of the trailer? He's like, if this island was covered in like a fucking bunch of dicks, he's like, I would eat it every single one.
I don't think we're gonna see him eating dick. I don't think that's what we're gonna see.
All right, I don't want to see it. No.
I think what we're gonna see is, I don't know. I think maybe he's just gonna just be naked for some reason. I don't fucking know. It's either gonna be him or King Shark. I don't think we see anything else.
I would
say?
like to be proved wrong with like the nudes. I just want to be surprised.
I think it's probably gonna be them.
Yeah.
I love how there's probably some like other like channels that talk about comic book news and movies and shit.
Yeah.
They're probably dissecting the trailer, talk about secret villains and cameos, and we're like, so who getting naked?
Shark dick.
That's what we're talking
Shark
about.
dick.
Whose dick we gonna see in the Suicide Squad?
Hey, that will be the first question we answer when we do the movie.
Put your answers down below. Yeah, that'll be the first spoiler warning. We're gonna reveal who gets naked.
God.
Yeah, I think that's all the news we have for this week.
Yeah, let's end it off at that. That's fine.
We'll see you guys for the review next week.
Like, subscribe, follow the socials.
Yep.
We're low-key getting some traction, so just keep it up, guys. We appreciate the support.
Comment down below who's getting naked in the Suicide Squad. We'll heart our favorite answer.
Yeah, we will.
Give some reasoning behind it too. Don't get creative out there.
Get creative.
Are we seeing Weasel? The
Oh, hell no. Dude probably has a hairy cock.
Oh.
Dude, isn't that Sean Gunn?
Yeah, he's motion capturing him. All right, Nick, sign us off.
See you guys later. Cosmic Kickback.
Next week.
Out.